Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And the Texans first down.
On first and 10 at Charbonnet. Gets through and no one opening. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flag's fly.
Illegal block in the back.
And this one could be coming back. So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's when we normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Jalen Naylor. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's a 2nd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebacks for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it goes to perfection.
The Texans sitting at 5-2 on the year. They've been playing well, really well. The winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
Last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
Encroachment defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves, those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's 1, 2, and 3. Their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's now 3rd and
Look at his goal defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it.
28-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does give them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may need to run the football a little bit more as this game goes on. His opening drive, while stalled out, it still gave him 3 points.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round. Standing 6'5", it's Josh Allen.
Gives him a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. Let's see how they come out and establish themselves here.
And that by which I mean right where they want in the middle of the schedule. Here's 33.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Colts first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. A check down here to Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And so the gain.
It's a gain of 7.
48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At their 48-yard line.
On play action, Allen. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. They'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jalen Waddle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play. Good job on the offense. This is a live ball. So after the clock, 18, they're ready to kick this one off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do know 9 yard, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down. This the second meeting for these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. What a move. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
A gain of 6. And the Texans first down.
Out of the gun again to Charbonnet. And he'll get this down to about the 36. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Charbonnet once again. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2
on the stop.
You look at this Colts defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good.
Mahomes can't get away. And down he goes. Loss of 4 on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. But certainly first quarter
Gilligan
for him.
in
Remember, he
formation.
lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Well, they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, key them up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway. If you can listen, you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Allen running right on the option. And not a whole lot doing there. So get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards the gain of the keeper, and it's second down. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one is going to be off the melon, too far out in front.
Intended for Jawan
So a
Johnson.
failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the air. Allen. And that was incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Oh, able to avoid him. Call that a 41-yard punt. 6 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with their 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Have a feel they're still committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
For T.J. Hawkinson.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Blake Gilligan on to punt here as he'll send this one away.
Formation.
First and 10. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Intended for DK
there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Running left is Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
2-yard loss.
Let's see what they got drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now Allen. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly blocked down. Nice little gain.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Brown. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second
To
and
throw, it's
7.
Mahomes. Over the middle, it finds Naylor. The Texans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. Here it's
a
3rd
gain
and
of
2.
5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's
10
dropped.
more yards. That's another Texans
On the give, here's
first
Charbonnet.
down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they're standing behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of 43 yards on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing now is Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Intended for Jalen
7th
Naylor.
play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on
Brings
third
up
down.
3rd down and 13.
Now Mahomes. Right to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense,
Jason
blanketed the
Myers on
field
for
with
the
extra
field goal.
defensive backs and
A
speed.
42-yard
Unable
attempt.
to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Myers' kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they
Set
were
to
moving
kick
and
off.
grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard past the end of the 21.
Let's take over 1st and
Colts
10
now are ready to get
at
the
their own
football back.
21-yard line.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they tell their offensive guys, could get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, well, really get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
To DK
They'll see about converting this
A
3rd and
2-yard
8.
pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. There's a short one caught by Johnson. He'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
1st and 10 now for the 33.
Colts.
Allen down throw. That one too wide and incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
And 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Allen. Allen he lost the football.
Chase Young. Josh
A
Allen.
lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Fair catch.
So possession
Signal
goes
for
over
and
here
taken.
on the punt.
The Texans
And
take
the
over
Texans
1st and
will
10
take over.
at their own
And now out against Houston. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. And this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker drive on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Second and 9.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Complete to number 10.
Getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Third and 2.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw. A short throw there to Strange. That's going to use the first of their timeouts.
A 2-yard gain.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Blake
Gilligan on the punt now on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games be over because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Number 17, Josh Allen.
2 here, stopped at the 30.
Werner on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Allen
3rd
from the
and
down. This one goes underneath to Walker. And the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Open man is Waddle complete.
Allen's pass.
Now second and 5.
Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 42-yard line.
There's a short one to the Tyron Johnson. And the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a
As the
gain
clock
of
will stop
14
with 35
yards.
seconds to go in
That's good
quarter number 2.
First down.
Again, it's Johnson. That's a staple in this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
At the Texans' 37-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Allen to throw once more. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th
He was
down.
defended by Marcus Jones.
And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. And he will be taken down here, and that's certainly not how you draw it up. A clever idea, I guess, to try to return the missed field goal, but it's going to wind up costing him yardage. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West.
And this is the LA defense coming up with the big play.
They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Rams up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return.
Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter.
At their own 24-yard
first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL are down to the field. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're going to do a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
Complete to Jawan
across the
Johnson.
30-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 10 yards.
Nice pickup there, 10 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a
gain of
first.
14. First down, Colts.
And completes it again to Metcalf. Nothing
pass.
on that one. It'll be second down.
To DK Metcalf. He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Intended for Aaron
Nice
Jones.
job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
10.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down for another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21 yards. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Here's Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Goal to go.
Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's going to bring up third down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6.
Texans 6.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter. I think maybe still some mission accomplished as they go with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Texans take
And
over
able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the only son you guys now, get back out there and get us the lead back.
It's a gain of 37. And the Texans first down.
And now we go out to Charbonnet. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his 90th afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Out right to Hill, complete.
Mahomes pass.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
A gain of 10 yards.
And they get 10 yards there and
And
convert
the
on
Texans
3rd.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the carry, Charbonnet. A strong blocking tackle on that area. And they get him in the ground just 16 to 15.
It's a pickup
Here
of
now,
6.
2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here. And he can't find a receiver. And he's brought down. Lucas Van Ness able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 24 yards on the tuck and
That's
run.
another Texans first down. 1st down and goal to go.
Charbonnet is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Sometimes offensive get too cute down there in the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work, did the whole hard, and finish in the end zone.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he bangs this one through, making a 13-9 game
Makes the
now.
score Texans 13.
So that drive
Colts
goes
9.
8 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And after the
Jason
touchdown, here's
Myers set
Myers
to
to
kick
boot
off.
it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the
The Colts
25.
take over 1st and 10.
And now Indianapolis set to take the
26-yard
field.
line.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. They go to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
It leads
No,
to 2nd
you don't go
and
top
10.
shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He finds his man Johnson.
Allen's pass.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Well, drop this underneath for Jones. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down
A gain of
conversion.
10 yards. And the And the Colts, first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
Pass. Complete to
Here's a second and 8.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's good. Once again, it's Gesicki.
Allen
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
Allen now on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in
Quarterback
there, but I don't think he got it.
Williams on the
No
stop.
gain on the play that time as we have now reached the end of the third quarter of play. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Allen taking it himself, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Throwing now is Allen.
First down.
Completes it to Austin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Brings up second and
Over the
1.
middle, here's Walker. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up. First and goal.
Another Colts. First down. First and goal, Indianapolis.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Metcalf motions left. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 9-yard line.
Coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And he's going to go down. Sacked from there with the 17.
Josh Allen.
Coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's third and goal now.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
For the lead, here's third and goal. Allen gonna throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he takes this one for a Colts touchdown.
Indianapolis.
Juwan Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Colts 16.
So that drive spans 13 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Texans sent to go on the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he is swallowed up and down the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
The Texans, first down.
They'll run it here with Charbonnet. And they see right through that defensive line as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
12 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across the field.
And the
Gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 46. A run now with Charbonnet. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Colts 44-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. That's a good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and
Mahomes.
5.
He'll try and do this himself. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek
This offense
Hill.
was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, third and 10. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. And the Texans are going to go first and goal as they try to finish off this game with 6 points.
And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to get the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Side complete. That's Brown. And that will lead to a third and goal.
It's now third.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, I had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Here's Mahomes. Third and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Brings up fourth.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So
Jason
on now
Myers
comes
on
the
for
kicker.
the field goal.
It's Jason Myers.
A 27-yard
They say
attempt.
27-yard attempt here. Myers' kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take the sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first
The
and
Colts
10.
offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
Allen's pass Complete
They'll come
to
up now
Calvin
2nd and 4
Austin.
from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's
at the
Allen.
31-yard line.
It's going to be caught by Waddle.
Jalen Waddle.
All 3 timeouts plus the
A gain of
2-minute
9
warning.
yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Colts first down.
To the air, Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And now off to the races down the right side. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score
The scoop and
Texans
score
23.
is an exciting
Colts
play in football,
16.
and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Jason Myers
And you can bet
set
they're
to
putting
kick
2
off.
hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And out a little
Jalen
across the
Waddle on
25 to the
return.
27.
The Colts take over
Josh
first and
Allen
10
in the offense
at their
now.
own
Down by
27-yard
7.
line.
Just under 2 minutes to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive by Jones. And he gets forward at the middle, only for a couple, maybe 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and
3-yard
7.
pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. The Colts going to use the first of their
Complete to number
timeouts
4, DK
as they'll talk it
Metcalf.
over here before what will be an
A gain of
important
6
3rd
yards.
down.
And it's
That completes it again to Metcalf.
Allen's pass.
And play is blown
DK
up, losing
Metcalf.
yardage back at the
A loss of
35.
a yard. It's 4th down.
Now Allen. He'll try to do it himself. Allen hit. He lost the football. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made
Now
at
the
the
Colts going to burn the
47-yard
second
line.
of their
A gain
timeouts.
of a yard.
As
Brings
the
up
clock will
2nd
stop with a
and
minute
9.
6 left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A short throw there to Strange. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
3rd and 6.
Here's 3rd and 6. Mahomes to throw. That is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take
Almost makes me feel like the coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke with three guys. Having fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's got Johnson. He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. A good toss to the over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
10 more yards. That's another Colts first
and
down.
now down to 24 seconds after the spike. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Allen. This is caught by Waddle. And he's down inside the 5.
It's a game of 32 yards. That's another Colts
To
first
throw
down.
is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing, Allen. And it is caught.
Conversion
They
is
get it to
successful.
2 points,
And
and
makes
with
the score
it, they've taken the
24.
lead.
Texans 23.
Boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown. Now they burn the timeout.
Complete to
And
number
caught in
11,
that gray
A.J.
area where they
Brown.
might be able to get 2
It's a
plays
pickup
in,
of
but
6.
maybe just
Brings up
1
second
play
and
left in this
4
ball game. We'll
at the
see.
41-yard line.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Indianapolis, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they